Good morning. Today I'm going to tell you how you can register with Issulog and use it for the benefits of your company. I will also take the opportunity to tell you a bit more about Issulog and what it can do for you. So let's start by logging to Issulog itself. The best web browser to use is Google. Issulog is designed to work with Google Chrome, and in so doing, all the functionalities that reside in Issulog can be seen much more easily through Google Chrome. I've just logged into Google and my default page is actually issulog.com. And as you can see, the website disappears immediately. To be able to get most of the functionality, you need to register and go through all the other processes included on the left of the taskbar. But for now, let me download the presentation to tell you what it can do for you. In this PowerPoint presentation gives you an overview that the focus of Issulog is to work together and try to be smart in what we do. We try to highlight what it can do for you. But let's start by looking at real life scenario. Normally, in a real life scenario, in any operation that you are running, you will have an issue. Issues are everywhere in our everyday life. Very often, you involve activities and you involve people to solve these issues. Some are random, but some actually are more coordinated and can be solved like through tools like emails. And then people will send documents, they will actually engage in social chat, and more people will be involved if it is a social chat, and that would sometimes lead to secondary issue, which may even cloud the primary issue that we had. And as we all realize, this very often effort is wasted in going round and round, and that will engage other activities of the people. For the sake of this demonstration, I'm just going to show you that things can go on. So it will go on until we see who is actually responsible to resolve the issue. And why did it happen the first time? And what are the root causes? Where did it happen? Where are the focus? Which side, which department? And when does it need to be done? And when did it happen? So all these questions need to be answered very often if you want to have a thorough examination and understanding. But that'd be quite a complicated process. This is where Issulog is different. You can actually link and find out how to resolve a problem, and all the other questions that other people might be asking are focused around the activity and allow us to understand what's going on. And the key function is how can you control it? So what is Issulog? It is an activity management system. It focuses on the activity. Unlike social network, it allows you to see the beginning and end of any issue. Centralizes us on the activity, and as I say, that's the heart of Issulog, and that's the difference that it claims on social network like LinkedIn, Facebook, or Twitter. And it allows you to deliver a tangible result in your organization because of the mere fact that it has a beginning and an end to any issue resolution. So going more into detail, let me tell you how it works. First of all, it is an internet-based tool. Because it is on the internet, it is fairly easily accessible and you can register. The first step, you would register your whole organization. You can register as any type of organization, manufacturing, a small shop, a school, a small cleaning operation, a garage, etc. So when you're in there and you have created your company, within minutes, you can register as many colleagues as you wish to enter in the system. And you can configure them to put them in specific groups or allow them to have a flat role if you so wish. And immediately you are live. So basically, as a summary, Issulog will allow you to create users and put them in groups. And groups could be customer service, in a typical organization, an engineering function. You could have a quality department to ensure that your customers receive the correct quality, and you will have a manager who will oversee the whole operation. And the main activity in Issulog is actually what we term Issulog. And this consists of secondary activities, which are issue tasks in the process. And an Issulog can have many issue tasks, as you can imagine. So you can add comments and notes to those issue tasks or issue log in proceeding. You can blog the activity. You can attach documents, manage checklists, create standard checklists that you can use, and you can also add any standard requirement to the operation you are doing, and you can cost them as you go along. Obviously, to make it more systematic, you can, if your job is done well and you're satisfied with it, you can copy and reschedule it and release it again so that your people can work together on a template that is feasible for your company. And in so doing, you can generate alerts, you can create notifications for people to know that a job has finished and something needs to be done. And you can also live chat on a specific activity as you would do with a messenger service. And unlike Messenger, this chat will be attached to the activity that you are doing specifically, so that people can see whether you have approved or not approved, or someone has given someone else an advice. As long as this chat is undertaken in Issulog, it can be logged in the activity that is being focused on. And obviously, because all these activities is taken on, a communication board is available to put it all together. The functionality goes on and on. You can even share diaries, and having shared that, you can review any costings, you can estimate a project, you can send a quotation based on material requirement or transportation or equipment requirement, and convert that into an invoice if your customer is happy with the quotation. And if you have invoiced a customer, you can chase the payments through the type of settlement that they have done. And vice versa, you can pay your invoices and see how much you settle against an invoice. So, in a summary, with Issulog, you can review and manage constructively, and you can finish a task and see it all the way to sign off. So, what are the benefits, you ask yourself? Clearly, there will be central control that all users can see, and the visibility is not kept with one specific or group of individuals. Tasks are all consolidated, so if you have requirement for many tasks, you can pull them together and see all of them in one diary. The deadlines are all shown so that they can be reorganized to know how to be rescheduled. And evidently, when all the tasks are reorganized, the costs are rolled up together so that you can forecast and budget for the future or specific months if you want to go through it. And on top of that, because everything is centralized, you don't have email that gets lost in the chain and go on and on. Basically, everything allows you to centrally focus and allow your workers to work together on specific activity and log them. And if any user is not available, or you do have leavers in the company, you don't have to depend on the knowledge that they have kept throughout the years. You can see it all by looking at the issue logs that were completed. You can then learn and share knowledge together. And also, as you share knowledge and you get best practices, you can make templates out of them and reuse them so that you know how the specific job should be done, how long it should take, and who should be doing them, and what are the procedures and checklists that are attached with them. So in summary, what Issulog does for you, it brings your team together so that they can work together and work smarter.